Hello guys, welcome back to my channel Easy Learning. Today we are gonna start with a new topic, that is chemical equation. I hope you have watched my 3 videos which I have posted earlier. Please watch it. So today we are gonna start with chemical equation. So let me tell you what is a chemical equation. It is a shortened form for a chemical change which shows the result of a chemical change. Let me repeat. It is a shortened form for a chemical change which shows the result of a chemical change. See, chemical equation is a one-line equation which shows a very big reaction in a single line. See, you have asked me like ammonium hydroxide. It is ammonium hydroxide. Some of you asked that add ammonium hydroxide in hydrochloric acid, which is HCl. Now you know how you will add, but how will you tell to others that how we add? So this is the representation to show how we do the reaction. So see how it has to be shown. On left hand side means only this side. We have to write both of the reactants. Reactant means substance which takes part, which you are taking to make the reaction. Like you are taking ammonium hydroxide, which is NH4OH, with HCl to react. So these both are called reactants. This plus sign indicates that they have been added. Now the second step comes the arrow. Arrow represents the direction, means the way in which the reaction is going. Means NH4OH plus HCl gives, on right hand side we will show the products, like what thing is formed when we have taken these both the reactant. So the products are these, which is NH4OH plus HCl gives NH4Cl, ammonium chloride plus H2O, means water. Products are the substance formed as a result, means reactant substance which takes part, and products are substance which forms as a result, and this arrow represents the direction. Now I am gonna show you some more examples regarding chemical equation. So here are examples of chemical equation. First example, one reactant, 3 products. See, chemical equation is of many types. One product can become out of 3 reactants. One reactant can give out 3 products. So see now, here we have taken one reactant, 2PbNO3 whole twice. It is giving 3 products, 2PbO plus O2 plus 4NO2. It is a chemical equation. See, and this sign, triangle sign above this arrow, represent heat. Means this reaction needs heating to proceed. If we heat 2PbNO3, means lead nitrate, so it will give us lead oxide, oxygen and nitrogen dioxide. In second reaction, 2 reactants can give 1 product also, means we are adding ammonia plus water. What it will give? It will give ammonium hydroxide. Now hereby I have taken some more examples to make you clear about chemical reaction. See, now what we have taken, 2 reactant can give you 2 products, magnesium Mg plus 2HCl, hydrochloric acid. When they will react, they will give you MgCl2, magnesium chloride plus hydrogen. So by this reaction we conclude that 2 reactants can give you 2 products. Second example, 2 reactants can give you 3 or 4 products. See, K2Cr2O7 plus 14HCl will give you 2KCl, means potassium chloride, 2CrCl3 means chromium chloride, plus 7H2O means water, plus 3Cl2 means chlorine. So they will give you 2 reactants can give you 3 or 4 products, or it may be 5, 6. So it depends on the concentration of that. Now I will tell you about the limitations and information with the chemical reaction or equation can tell us about the reaction. So now the new topic is information and limitations of chemical equation. Information means when we use to write chemical equation, what it tells you about, and limitations of chemical equation means that when we write the chemical equation, what it cannot tell us about the reaction. So first we are taking the information. A chemical equation tell us about chemical nature of reactants and products. So what is chemical nature of reactants and products? Chemical nature means, like here we have taken example of NH4OH plus HCl will give NH4Cl plus H2. So what we will know about this equation? So chemical nature of reactant means, what is this? This is a base. I tell you what is base, in which OH is present. What is this? HCl. It is an acid. How we know? H is present, negative ion, that is hydroxyl, means OH minus ion is present, so it's a base. H plus ion is present, means it's an acid. So it tells us about a base and acid when reacts, it gives us a salt. What is salt? A element or compound in which no H plus or no OH minus is present. So here you can see that no H plus or OH minus is present, and water. So by chemical equation we can know that chemical nature of reactants and products. Chemical nature of reactant product means NH4OH base, HCl acid. When acid and base react, it gives us a salt and water. The second point, direction of the reactions. As we have seen in the first example only, may I clear you in this only. This is the direction of reaction. This shows that if a equation, if this reaction proceed in this direction, it cannot be reversed, and there are some more examples to show it. So see, this is a normal irreversible reaction. If this reaction proceed, it cannot be reversed. But this is an irreversible reaction. This arrow shows that if this equation proceed, if we add iron in water, it gives us iron oxide and hydrogen. But this reaction can be reversed, and these products can be made. These reactants can be also gained if we can reverse this reaction. So these are the 2 points, that chemical nature of reaction products, it can be known by chemical equations. Second is direction of the reaction. I have tell you, first is irreversible, which cannot be reversed. Second is this reversible reaction, it can be reversed. Now third comes their states of matter. See, in many equations it is placed at Fe. We are taking iron in which condition, means solid, liquid or gas, in which state we can say. We can take iron in solid state. So in chemical equation it is mentioned after the reactants that in which state we have taken. Water, it can be taken in liquid, so liquid will be placed. So I have taken an example to let you clear that what is states of matter. See, here we have taken ammonia in gaseous state. G shows gas. See, S shows solid, L shows liquid, and G shows gas. So we have taken NH3 in gaseous state plus HCl, hydrochloride gas, because G is mentioned means in gaseous state, which gives, if these both gases react together, it will give us NH4Cl in solid state, as is mentioned. So it can, never think that if gases react, it will give only gas. It can give us solid or liquid. If solid react, it can give us liquid too and gaseous too. So these all 3 points are those which chemical equation tell us. Now I am gonna tell you what are the limitations of the chemical equation. Hereby are the limitations of the chemical equation, that what chemical equation does not provide with us. See, here I have taken the reaction NH4OH plus HCl will give NH4Cl plus H2O. So the first thing which the chemical equation does not tell us, concentration. You can see that concentration means the amount of reactant or product we have taken. See, in this reaction, can we tell us that how much NH4H we have taken or HCl how much we have taken? We don't know that how much it is taken or how much product is formed. So this is not tell by us. Second point, speed. We doesn't know that what is the speed of the reaction, in how much time it will be completed or in how much time it will be taken. It cannot be shown by this reaction. It needs to be do experiment practically. Third point, changes in the color occurring during reaction. See, we can know the changes in color when the reaction is complete only. We cannot tell in this reaction that what is the changes in color occurring. We can see it only by the practically. So the fourth point is completion of the reaction. We will unable to know that when the reaction is complete in this reaction. These all things are to be done practically, then we will be able to know. So hereby today's class is complete. I hope you have watched my last videos. Please watch this video too, to let you know it is very helpful for you. Thank you. Stay home, stay safe.